Welcome. So today, I've been kind of wanting to make a video on this for a really long time, but I never really got around to it. So if you guys can tell, I'm a euphonium player, I'm a low brass player, and today I wanted to make a video on how to start doing something called multiphonics. A kind of like simplified version of what multiphonics are is essentially playing two notes at once. Kinda. You're not actually playing two notes. You're playing a note on the horn, but you're singing it. And this might seem like a kind of like a relatively difficult concept, but honestly, if you just keep going at it and like practicing it for like a week, it actually becomes like kind of effortless. I've known how to do it for a couple of years now, and honestly, I felt like it didn't feel as difficult to start learning, but once I got it down, I got it down. And today, I kind of want to help some of you guys who might not know how to do it get into learning it, or see what happens. So to actually get into it, we need to kind of like figure out how it works. So like I said earlier, you play a lower note in the horn, and then you you sing a higher note. So while you're playing the lower note in the horn, you sing the higher part. And what I mean by you play this, you play that, or you sing that, I'm kind of talking about like chords per se. Most people, when they do multiphonics, is in like the chord type of progression. It's not just like random notes. Like you don't just like sing a B flat and bass clef and then just play a C. What you would do normally, you would play the lower part of the chord, normally the first or the root, and then you could sing the third or the fifth. So let's take the B flat major chord, for example, which is B flat, D, and F. So if I want to do multiphonics on that chord, I would start out by playing the root, the B flat. And then once I got that figured out, I would either sing the third or the fifth, being the D or the F. So let's do it with the B flat and the D. That was the D. Now let's do the F. I'm a little bit rusty as I haven't played in a long time because it's summer. But yeah, that's kind of what, in retrospect, that's kind of what a chord sounds like while you're doing multiphonics. And now actually doing it, there are a couple of ways that you can do it, but the way that I learned how, and how I see a lot of other people do it, is you sing the higher pitch first without necessarily activating your embouchure. So instead of humming something like this in the horn, you would just hum it normally. This kind of helps like set up for the lower note to be played in the future. And once you're kind of comfortable with that, you can kind of experiment while you're humming into the horn and gradually add to the note. So for example, I'm just sitting here humming the F into the horn, and as I'm humming, I'm also gradually adding the B flat. So let's do that. I'm going to hum the F, and then I'm going to gradually enter in the B flat. It kind of sounded, not very great at first, but once it got resolved, you can actually hear it consistently clearer. And that, I feel like, that's how I learned to just be able to do it, I don't know, without even singing. Because if honestly, if you just do that for like a solid 1 or 2 weeks straight, you'll get used to you'll get used to how it feels. Because it's probably not going to sound like, it's going to sound a little bit uncomfortable at first, but once you consistently do it all the time, it just feels effortless. Like, just listen. You get used to you'll get used to how it feels in pretty much no time. And that is at least my simplified guide to help you guys do multiphonics on brass instruments. Like I said, I probably left a lot untouched. I'm just a kid who's about to go to college for music anyway, so I'm not too furthered into it. All I really know is if you do the gradually adding note while humming the voice into the horn, honestly, for like a week or two, you'll get the hang of it. It's going to sound odd, it's going to feel odd, but once you get used to it, it'll just feel like nothing. It'll just feel fine. So, thank you guys for watching.